Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me? Looks like my stuff is going up. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, first and foremost, there was a message I saw here by Toe. He started off with "Love you, clan." I love you too, random civilian. Clan, you said 8:45. Were you? I know. I'm not, guys. If you knew me in real life, like IRL, you would know I'm not super punctual. I need to get better than that. That's like probably my biggest flaw, honestly. I'm just genuinely wondering how reliable is Spurs talk as a source. Like, have they broke any major stories that later came to light? Yeah, I don't know. We'll get into that. I actually, guys, funny enough, like, oftentimes when it comes to the, like, sometimes I pre-watch, pre-read, but you know, when it comes to going live about it, it's kind of a live reaction. Like, I saw it on Twitter, I saved it, and I was like, I'll talk about it live. So yeah, let's see. Anybody any things I would need to address in the chat? I love you too, GDAC. Greetings from San Antonio. It's like an alien. Hold on, someone has a controversial take. Kramer, I'm in the unpopular minority. Let me see, did you say anything earlier? I don't see anything that you said earlier. When is the coin flip? The coin flip is actually after next Monday. So if you guys don't know, the San Antonio Spurs ended up tying with the Rockets, which was so stupid. I mean, look, it's fine, especially if we win the toss, but good God, dude. That last game, there was no reason for the Spurs to win that game. I mean, the Rockets game had went on before the Spurs won. So they would have had intel or known that, well, you need intel, but you would have known before your game was done that the Rockets had just lost. I mean, just won. I mean, so like after they won, you could have easily just been like, okay, we need to lose this game. The unpopular opinion is I don't want Wembanyama, would rather have Scoot. Ooh, that's a terrible take. That's a terrible take. Hey, can you guys give me like 1 second? Give me like 1 millisecond. Actually, here, I gotta go to the bathroom, but we gotta, that take is so bad till I gotta bring something up. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go here. Why is my internet so slow? I thought I fixed it, but I swear my connection is fast. Like, I'm trying to see what best encapsulates. I can't even say it. Encapsulates. Encapsulates. I don't know how I feel about what your take was. I'm spending a lot of time on this for someone who has to go to the bathroom. Let's see which one fits. It's a terrible take. Terrible take. Hold on. We'll do it like this. Disappointed is a better word. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Here we go. Thanks, Mark. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oops. Yeah, I'm disappointed in you. That's a terrible take. No, dude, Wembanyama is one in like a million. Don't get me wrong, Scoot is really, really good. I think he's going to be a star in the league as well. But we're talking like we're talking. I'm not saying that he'll be LeBron, right? But as far as like what he can bring, I mean, we're talking KD level versus Westbrook. You know, that's just how I view it. That's just how I see it. Scoot is going to be the real deal. He's going to be legit. You know, I even liked how he went at Wembanyama, you know, but even in that game where at times Scoot seemed like he had the upper hand, Wembanyama was obviously better. He was still better. Scroll up and read my comment. Okay. Ruru said, what if, all right. Okay. I feel like this is a segment in and of itself. All right, hold on. All right, this is a segment in and of itself. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that comment that you would take Scoot over Wembanyama, I don't agree with that at all. Like if I look at Scoot Henderson, like I said, he's more so in the category of he's gonna be a star in the league. Like, don't get me wrong. But he might be closer to like a Westbrook type build. I mean, that's at least the player he looks up to, and he plays with a lot of aggression like Westbrook. But when you look at Wembanyama, bro, that's a whole nother level. That's like Kevin Durant level right there, you know? I like Wembanyama seems like he'll be the type of player that you can fit with almost anything, or any player, or not any player. Well, yeah, any players and any team. I saw a comment earlier that said, "Dude, how is he gonna play with Sohan?" And it's like, what? Sohan would be able to play with anybody. Like that's one of the most versatile players the Spurs have had in a minute. And the same thing with Vic. He will be able to play in any system. It wouldn't matter. Ruru said, look at her comments. Hold on, let me look at her comment. What if Wemby is just a distraction for another prospect Spurs are scouting overseas? Pop was spotted at the EuroLeagues this summer. What if they have a contingency player under radar? With the first overall pick? No, Ruru. No. There's no secret here with the top 6 picks. I think we're guaranteed top 7. There's no secrets here. No. It's not Wemby is not a distraction. The San Antonio Spurs have kept their eyes on Wemby for a super long time as well. Not only that, Wemby has come out, well, he can't say it, but his people, there's been many rumors saying that they're the ones that want to go to San Antonio. Oh, you say you don't think we're getting the number 1 pick? Then what would Wemby being a distraction have to do? I don't get it. You're saying that we're focused on Wemby. I don't think the Spurs have not been open on like being focused on Wemby. I think the entire league is focused on Wemby. It's not us specific. I don't know why we would have to use that as a distraction. Wouldn't it be a better idea in that regard to like focus on one of the Thompson twins or something like that as a distraction, so you can grab another player if you're playing the, are you thinking that we're gonna be 5 or 6? If we fall at 7, who do you think we should get? I don't know. I'm still looking into all these prospects, to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna have as many videos as possible. I'm a little worried because last time I did this, we started off in March, like I think middle of March, to get through all of the players, and I'm a little behind. I was doing like 2 players a day, so yeah, I'll figure it out. As it stands right now, I know this is a controversial take. I actually like Jarris Walker over the Thompson twins. So yeah, even though Amen Thompson is really talented, and I like Jarris. Yeah, I like Jarris too. That's the one I'm really liking. But then the question remains, like, do you get Jarris when you already have Jeremy Sohan? And it's like, I don't know. But yeah, are you going live for the live? Yes, I'm going live for. What's wrong with you, Frick Juice? Anyways, hey, is there anybody else with that take that you should take Scoot Henderson over? Hold on, I need another disappointment face because I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you too, Ruru, because you're really smart. Let's see, what's a good disappointment face for Ruru? Yeah, here it is. This is a good one. Yeah, I'm disappointed, Ruru. Come on now. You're better than this. Yeah, is there anyone else that believes that? Because I just don't get it. San Antonio already at the Botanica lighting candles. Wemby is coming. Can I say this too? Like, let's just say that our boy Gilbert Arenas is completely true, like completely like right when he says that basically he said the lottery and everything like that is completely rigged. I mean, that's what he insinuated, right? If it was rigged, wouldn't it make sense for the NBA to give the San Antonio Spurs Wembanyama? I mean, he will go to a place where he'll be able to grow to his fullest potential. Okay. He's not going to be stuck in a system where he's not going to be able to get to the, get into really important games. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm just kidding, freak. But yeah, like it would make sense for him to go to San Antonio, right? I mean, not only that, I mean, wouldn't the NBA want to reward San Antonio? I mean, there's so many teams that are just bad all the time. I mean, you're going to reward Detroit Pistons? I mean, come on, man. Even the Houston Rockets? Reward the San Antonio Spurs. He'll go into an environment where we used to be the gold standard, bro. Like, we used to, like, that's one thing that people forget. Like, while we were always pretty disrespected, we were always on TV in big games, like all the time. And the reason being is because we were the gold standard. It's like, okay, how are the Lakers going to match up to the Spurs? How are the Mavs going to match up to the Spurs? You know, how is the Houston Rockets going to match up to the Spurs? How's the Golden State Warriors going to match up to the Spurs? We can get back to that. We help the numbers. Spurs help the numbers. I would think that you would want to give it to like a team that's going to actually do something with. Wembanyama's going to be great no matter where he goes. Okay, he's going to be like a star, superstar, blah blah blah. But you get what I'm saying. Yeah. I just think that it makes most sense for him to go to San Antonio. Like, reward the team that's always doing it, the right way. The only beef that NBA has with us is that we kind of started the sit players thing. But I mean, our intentions were good with that. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a bias here, but I just think it would make the most sense for the San Antonio Spurs to get him, right? Do you know when the coin flip happens? They said it happens, or it's going to happen after the 17th. So sometime after the 17th. It's usually a few weeks before the lottery stuff. Oops, sorry. Yeah, it's usually a few weeks. Oh, May 8th? It's May 8th? You sure? It's a week before? NBA coin flip. I know they wanted to do it after all these play-ins, because there's one more play-in tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I know it's after Monday. That's all I know. But yeah, I'm disappointed with that take, man. Taking Scoot over Wembanyama is absolutely insane to me. Makes no sense to me. I don't hate you for having that take, but I completely disagree. Yeah, no. It makes perfect sense. I don't think it does. Sorry, trying to see what my cat doing. Hello, chat. That's what Aqua has to say. Everyone say hello to Aqua. All right, okay. So I had some stuff I wanted to get through. Some things I wanted to talk about. first. Oh wait, what did you say? Scoot is better than Victor? No, he's not. He's phenomenal, but he's not better than Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah, he is. I mean, you telling me he is doesn't make it true. I do like Scoot though. If the Spurs landed Scoot, it's not like we're like trash or anything. Okay, really quick, stupid segment. Okay, just like really quickly. I love Official Minx. I don't know if you guys ever watch Official Minx, but I love Official Minx. He is so funny. And I haven't seen this video, but he does a really good Kawhi Leonard impression. And with the playoffs coming up, I wanted to react to this, or at least just watch it because I'm dumb. So let's go and see what he has to say. This is Kawhi Leonard getting ready for the playoffs. From the comments, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't know it was music to it. What? What the? Is this even his house? I'm so confused. It's just blank stare. I have no idea what that was. I have no idea what that was. That was stupid. Dude, all of his impressions of Kawhi are hilarious. Hold on. We gotta go to his YouTube channel. They're so good. Official Minx Kawhi Leonard. Oh, I love this one. I remember this. God, that's loud. All right. You guys ever seen this? Kawhi Leonard's workout.
Come on, okay? Let's get it. Get up there, man. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. All right, man. There and back. Let's get it. Hey, man, Kawhi, man, you gotta breathe, bro. Exhale. Breathe before you pass out, man. Stick it, man. Weird ass nigga. Good job, Kawhi. You can breathe, bro. Go ahead and breathe. Yeah, man, we on break. Dude said 9 words this whole morning. Nah, he not shy. He weird. He still got the Meek Mill braids. I don't know, man. I think Stevie Wonder might do his braids.
Why are you looking like that?
That nigga braids ain't never done. He got new growth every day. He come out the salon with new growth. I know, man. All right, man, we better get back. I'm holla at you. Yo, Kawhi, let's get it. You ready? When you gonna breathe, okay? Huh? That's it? Oh, no. You gonna breathe?
You know how to make him breathe?
You gonna breathe now? Huh? You gonna breathe now? You gonna breathe? You gonna breathe now? Yeah, yeah, breathe now. You ain't gonna breathe? Nigga, you gonna die! You gonna die, man! Come on! I made it work, okay? But check this out, bro. Don't hold it in, man. You gotta breathe, man. Let all that energy out, man. Ah! Come on, give me one of them. I'm gonna see you Wednesday, bro.
Hey, yo.
I love Mink so much, dude. Oh my god. I was following him for a little while. There's a bunch of these. I won't just like steal all the content. You guys gotta go over there and support his stuff. Obviously he gets like substantially more views than anything I could even dream of. But he completely deserves it, man. I was watching him years ago. I feel like the Kawhi Leonard thing really helped him take off more, but he was on a upward climb, man, a while ago. Where he did a parody, a lookalike Drake, and called it Kawhi playing. Okay, I gotta watch that. I can't do it on stream because I'm pretty sure that would be copyrighted. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. I love this dude so much. It's so funny. God, I love him so much. The stone face reaction meme to San Diego State was funny. Yeah, this dude's hilarious. I think I'm completely over. Oh, by the way, Jason, I saw a Jason member of 17 months. What the heck, dude? If you don't get top 3, is the tank a bust? No, I mean, the whole point of this whole thing, I mean, look, it's like this, bro. Okay? So Jason's question here is, let's just read it one more time. If we don't get the top 3 pick, is the tank a bust? No, it's not a bust. The thing is, a lot of times, you know, when you go into a tanking season, I mean, you just want the chance, and sometimes it doesn't, you know, land how you want. Like, if you look at the Trailblazers, it did not land how they suspected this past season. So it just happens. But I mean, what's the alternative? You know, like the alternative would have been keep DeJounte Murray and be mediocre, possibly make the play-in, maybe the playoffs, don't get a lottery pick, and then we start it all over again. You know, and then he only has one more year on his contract, and then what? You know what I mean? Like yeah, there was no alternative here. Like, the only road to success when you're a small market team is to lose. Like, the tank can't be a bust just because it didn't land our way. You know, I mean, that's just how I see it. You know, I mean, it would just suck, but at the same time, it's like, even if you landed 5-6 in this draft, the point of it as well is to get a cornerstone piece. While you want Victor Wembanyama, while you want Scoot, while you want Brandon Miller, you can still land in a position where you get a cornerstone piece to your offense. I mean, look at Devin Vassell. He landed 12, right? Would you guys say that he's a cornerstone player for the Spurs? I mean, I would say he's a long-term option. I mean, you can obviously trade him, you know, if we really need to, but yeah, he was 11th overall pick. Sohan was 9th. You know, these are cornerstone players. Like, I think most Spurs fans are in agreement that Sohan's going to be here a very long time, hopefully forever. How Sohan's talking, how you had that interview with Tony Parker, it sounds like he wants to be here forever. But you get what I'm saying? Like, the lottery pick, especially if you get a top 7, dude, we haven't had a top 7 pick in forever. Okay, like it's been forever. So no, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bust. You still get a cornerstone piece. It just sucks that you might not get a superstar. But with that being said, there's another guy. Oh God, what's his name? I can't remember his name. If you know, please let me know. But actually, I probably got it on Twitter. There's a guy that's going to be in the next draft. So if we had to tank it, which we probably will, but if you have to tank again, there's another guy that you can go after as well. That's going to be something special. Let me see if I can find him. I don't know if I liked it or not. By the way, shout out to her again for wearing my shirt and then meeting Jeremy Sohan, bringing him cake. That's so cool. If you guys want to support the channel, Clan the Merch Fan. Okay. Let's move down. Yeah, this guy. Oh God, what's his name? Look how fluid he is. I think he's suspected to be a top pick. But look at this. It's 6'10". Look at this. What's his name? You guys know what his name is? I was trying to Let's see if I can go to the original post. Yeah, I don't know his name. I can't remember. I think it's a pretty tough name to pronounce. I don't know, but he's gonna be legit, you know. So, I mean, you just got to keep going at it, you know, and sometimes that's what it comes down to. Unfortunately, we don't have the privilege of a Los Angeles Lakers where we can just kind of put whatever out there, you know, whatever product out there, and you know we can eventually land a star player because we're LA. Like, we just don't have that privilege. His name is Mayas Buzelis. Madas Buzelis. Hopefully I said that right. Yeah, he's a beast. So yeah, I mean, if we don't land Vic, I mean, it's not like talent just goes away. It would suck, but hey, you know, yeah, it would suck, but hey, it happens. Oh, Scoot. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right. All right. Enough of this. Okay. If you guys want to support the channel, as always, I'm going to bring it up every now and then. Clanthemerchfan.com. All right. Link in the description if you want to support. All right. So here it is. Here's the article. Scoot Henderson not shoo-in if Spurs get second pick. Now, someone asked me, do I think that Air Alamo is legit? It was like, well, it's Air Alamo. Are they legit? They're pretty doggone good. Also, I love Noah. Okay. So if Noah says it, I'm gonna listen to what he has to say. All right, so this, and we had Noah on this channel before, but he's quoting LJ Ellis. No, and people also ask, like, is Spurs talk reliable? Which LJ Ellis he actually is pretty reliable. Okay, he's not 100% right all the time, but who is? But oftentimes he's in the right ballpark. Even stuff that I've heard, which, I mean, it's like, it's not a brag or nothing, but like, I hear things sometimes, which is very reliable sources that I just don't talk about, like I can't bring up. And he is almost always like pinpoint with the things that he brings up. So, and it ended up happening, but it's been a few times that he's been a little off, but I mean, no one can be perfect. But this is what he had to say. According to multiple scouts I've talked to, it's widely believed that the Spurs are higher than the consensus on both of the Thompson twins. In fact, one Eastern Conference scout I spoke to believed that the Spurs would pick one of the Thompson twins instead of Henderson if San Antonio ends up with the second pick in the draft. That is wild. That also makes a little sense, just because I'm assuming they would pick Amin Thompson. As you guys know, I'm more of a Osar guy myself, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, the Spurs have been leaning on players like Thompson of recent, recency. I mean, last year they went after Blake Wesley, later in the first round. And Blake Wesley, I mean, he is pure potential, when it comes to his athletic ability, his first step, his leaping ability. So I would assume that that's the same thing, that they would find that pretty attractive from Amin. Osar, God, I can never say the names right. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. But him in particular, I just like him a little bit more because I think his defense is more solid. I don't like Amin Thompson's defense. But with that being said, even with everything that I just said, I would not do that. I mean, even though I understand that the Spurs are kind of leaning in that position over the past couple seasons, I would not do that. I would take Scoot and not even think about it. That's just me. Look, I know we always bring this up. Do you need a point guard? You do. You don't need a traditional point guard. I wouldn't say that Scoot Henderson is a traditional point guard. I would say Amin Thompson is a much better facilitator than Scoot. That's just me. That's just how I see it. But at the same time, I just think Scoot's a better player. Another thing that really scares me about the Thompson twins, though, the one thing that scares me the most is the fact that they're coming out of the Elite League. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but the NBA has a separate league that they just created that's for players that are like 17 to 19. Usar, thank you. Usar Thompson. So yeah, they're coming from a league that is basically kids. But if you look at Scoot Henderson, he's playing against grown men, and that's what he's doing, . But you look at them, they're averaging like 3.3 turnovers a game, which is really concerning. I mean, really concerning in a league of that caliber. I'm not saying that the players are trash or nothing like that, but they're like 17 to 19 years old, right? And it's a very new league. Exactly. Barlow was there too. But Barlow, see, that's the thing. Barlow was a undrafted pick. You know, there is no risk with him. He was undrafted. We're talking with a new league. Would you take one of the Thompson twins, top 5? I mean, in this article, they're talking about the second pick in the draft. Would you take them the second pick in the draft out of the elite league? It's a little tough. And I'm not trying to sit here. I'm not trying to sit here and say like, oh, you know, that league is just garbage and da 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 da. I mean, talent is talent, you know. But at the same time, it does make me a little nervous, and that's a huge gamble with a league that's been so new. And I don't like go at any player that decides to go to that league, because it's a really good option if you want to ball and get paid, because obviously you go to college, you can get paid with endorsements, but the college isn't paying you, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so I understand it. You know, you want to go get your money and play professionally, but at the same time, man, it's just a huge gamble to me to take him over Scoot. Let me see. Huncho said Scoot's too big of a player to pass up on number 2. He's shown he can play at a legit level in the G League. Yeah, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me to do that. Clan Primo coming back to the Spurs. He just need a season off. I don't think Primo's coming back. We'll see though. It's 16-year-olds in the league. 16. Wait, how young does it go? I thought it was 17 and 19. It's 16? Oh my God, it is. It's 16 to 20. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, sophomores in high school, man. They just got done with their freshman year of high school. Minimum salary 100,000 is so nice though. See, I would understand why you would go there. Another thing too with the Thompson twins that I've noticed is sometimes they get a little too fancy, do a little too much with the ball, and I don't know if that's just them trying to showcase what they can do because the talent isn't that great, or that's just them. Either way, the amount of turnovers that they have in that league really concerns me. It wouldn't concern me so much if people were talking like they're mid to late first round pick, but I mean, we're talking. I mean, I've seen some draft picks where people have them going 3rd, 4th. It's like, that's a gamble. That is a gamble. I mean, maybe my opinion will change over the next few weeks, but that is a gamble. And once May hit and we know exactly where we're going to land, then we can definitely go into it. But it as it stands right now, it's a gamble. Yeah, it's 17. I thought, no, apparently it's 16. The Euros started 15, 16, so we doing it too. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. So I'm ignorant to this. Was Luka Doncic in a league full of like kids? I thought Luka was playing against grown men, right? When he played, let's see. Okay, he was playing grown men. Yeah, that's what I thought. He wasn't in that league. Okay, got it. Okay. Well, no, he was 16. In 2015, he made his debut in Academy Senior Team at age 16, become the youngest in club hit. Oh, well, there it is. He was the youngest. So he made history there. Yeah. He was a kid, though. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little different. Well, not a little different. That's a huge, like, that's a big difference. That he was the kid. Flip it around on you. Oh, Switch Hill's here. He said, Amin Thompson has an incredibly high ceiling with a lot of unteachable tools. He's just talking about his athleticism and his basketball IQ, I'm assuming. Passing ability. That's what GMs look for a lot. Not saying it's right, but he's definitely the type of guys execs love to take risks on. Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. It's just so high. It's like, if I get the 2nd overall pick, I'm like, oh no. Like, if the Spurs landed like 3 or 4, like, I wouldn't get too angry taking the Thompson over Brandon Miller. But it's like At 2? Why skip out on Scoot Henderson? Like he's legit. You know? I don't know. But who knows? Who knows? Honestly, I believe in the Spurs so much, and they're so good at their picks too. Whoever they choose, they're gonna be legit. I mean, I know we talk trash about Primo as much as we do, which rightfully so, but he was gonna be legit. I mean that. If you want Amin, you have to auction the Scoot pick to the highest bidder. That's actually a really good point. Yeah. Okay. So so you're with me here. Like you don't choose Amin Thompson at 2. Yeah. Yeah. No, I completely, okay. I understand completely what you said. Yeah. That's how you do that. Yeah. Cause what I was reading, it sounded like what they were saying, like, oh no, with the second overall pick, they're just going to take the Thompson twins. Like, I don't think that's a good thing to do. I get that, but Scoot got a lot in his bag to pass up. So I wonder if it's like, if the Spurs are like, look, if we can't get Wembanyama, boom. You know, if we can't get Wembanyama, boom, we're getting the Thompson twins, and we'll just trade away our picks because we're not interested in Scoot. That would be interesting. Now you immediately call whoever has pick 3 and say, what will you give me to not take Scoot? Oh yeah, you play those mind games, right? Oh, you're saying you, okay, what, Swish Hill. Okay, by the way, if you guys don't know, IRL, Swish Hill's my best friend. Swish Hill, are you saying, like, what do you think? I value your opinion a lot. What do you think about us just choosing Scoot? You think with the second overall pick, no matter what, Spurs choose Scoot, right? Because I mean, that's what I think. I think that's the best possible scenario. I mean, the most likely scenario. Like you choose, like I don't know why you would not do that. Impeccable said, I mean, Scoot's my favorite prospect. He's number 2, definitely. Yes, agree. If Scoot not choice 1, trade down and trade both Thompson. I'd pick Scoot second. If they don't want him and have pick 2, you got auction the pick. You can't just take Amin 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, yeah, you basically saying play mind games. Yeah. Well, if you get number 1, you don't play any mind games. Scoot all day. I do love me some Scoot. I just don't agree with the people saying I'll take Scoot over Wemby. I think that's insane. You heard the Bama guy has risen in ranks over Scoot? Some say he has, some say he hasn't. I still think he shouldn't. I think he's still like a 3-4 overall pick, probably 3rd. Yeah, I don't think Brandon Miller overtakes Scoot. Pop ain't going to pick Brandon Miller. We did a video on that. Yeah, we won't go into all that. We'll leave that alone. Scooter over Miller. All right, there's another video too I wanted to go over. See if I can find it. This. Wait, is it a video? It's not a video. Brandon Miller is a controversial pick for a number of reasons, but don't be shocked if he goes top 4. Oh, he should go top 4. He should go top 4. It's controversial, but from what we heard thus far, I don't think he was really in the complete wrong on what happened. Hey, give me 1 second, guys. Oh, I just shook my whole table. 1 second. All right. Hey, I have a question. So we have I know this is like random. Oh, Impact will say for the investigation, but also because of the play style. he legit is shooting. Can his finishing improve? Oh yeah, not the best finisher, right? But he's considered 3 level though, right? Brandon Miller. I know some people question his mid-range shooting, but he actually can shoot midi really well. I mean, he did it in high school. Yeah, so here's my question. NBA lottery draft? Is that what it's called? Yeah, that is what it's called. This day, all right, Tuesday, May 16th, all right? Obviously, I'll be live. That's almost exactly a month from now. I'll be live, all right? We're going to have a great time. But here's the question. What should I cook, okay? I mean, we need to all be in unison on what we're eating that night, okay? So what are we eating that night? I personally love hot wings. That is my favorite food. And I suggest you guys get hot wings as well. But I don't know where you're from. Sometimes hot wings are trash, you know? Pasta or nachos. See, that's the thing, okay? We're spaghetti, pizza. Okay, here's the thing, all right? There is a catch to here, okay? I'm trying to get back to my physical fitness level, which I was like a beast, right? And I'm getting back there. I'm getting back there. So I got to lose some pounds. So I'm doing my keto thing, okay? So we all got to choose the same food, but you have to keep me in mind, all right? So we can't have pizza or nachos or pasta. Wings and salad. There we go. Is everyone okay with wings and salad? Going once? Going twice? Sold. Wings. Oh no, someone said tacos. No, we can't have tacos. All right. We can have tacos without the shell. We can have tacos without the shell. Okay. Jack in the Box tacos. You can get that and just ask them to remove the shells. Just say, please, can you just remove the shells? And I'll just have the meat. The meat. Exactly. The meat. Dude, I've been watching. I told Switch this. I've been watching so much Beavis and Butthead lately. I used to not like Beavis and Butthead at all, like as a kid. Because I think mostly, I realized this. The reason why I didn't like Beavis and Butthead as a kid is because they were, I didn't understand the references. I mean, they would make fun of like music videos that I didn't know anything about because it was the 90s. But I started watching like the newer episodes, and I always liked the old movie that they had. And just watching the newer episodes, I'm like, oh my God, Beavis and Butthead is hilarious. The reason why I bring it up is because you said meat, and then they have like a song that they sing called Beat My Meat. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, beat your meat up on the floor. Beat your meat. Beat your meat. He's like, oh, thank you, Ruru. What the heck? Thanks, Ruru. And he's like 5, 6, 7, 8. Beat your meat with a roller skate. Beat your meat. It's so stupid. 9, 10, 11, 12. Beat your meat until it swells. Beat your meat. What is, hold on, what's 13, 14, 15, 16? What is it? Oh no, 13, 14, 15, 16. Beat your meat without resisting. Beat your meat. And the last one is 17, 18, 19, 20. Beat your meat. You still got plenty. It's so childish, but awesome. Yeah, I am the great cornholio. And he teepee for my bunghole. It's so stupid. Mike Judge. That's funny because like I used to not like King of the Hill either. Yeah, he's from Texas. I used to not like King of the Hill either. That's the funny part. Like as I got older, I appreciated it a little bit more. But you would think like Beavis and Butthead is so ridiculous that, you know, I would have liked that. You seen the new South Park season? Have I seen the new South Park season? I know you did not just. Hold on. All right. Okay. I have this. I have this, and I actually need to get more. I didn't really have much to show, but yes, I love South Park. We're gonna sit them right here. We're gonna put Tally right here. I'm gonna put Osimo right there. Oh, you guys can't see them. Hold on. We'll put them next to Kawhi. There we go. Yeah, I've seen it. I think it's pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. South Park has gone downhill the last 20 years. It definitely has. Do you collect Funko Pops? Yeah. It definitely has. But I feel like this last season was really strong. The specials have been pretty strong. This last season has been pretty strong, and they have their moments. It's not like how it was, and it's always like this with like every show, right? You go on this long. It's not like how it was maybe in the first 10, 12 seasons where it was just really, really good. But they still have their moments, man. And they're still masters of satire. It's just a matter of, I feel like the whole, I feel like the whole issue that they've had is that they're trying to be as topical as possible. And obviously they have like 5, usually 4 days to complete. Hold on, we got Beavis and Butthead. We probably need to put South Park up here. Should we go old school? This is from the newer season. Like, one issue that they have is they only have like 4 or 5 days to make an episode. And what really went downhill is the whole Trump arc, I think, because you had to, because they didn't want, you guys know this if you're a fan of South Park, you know that they didn't want to do it the way that they did, where Mr. Garrison actually ended up becoming like the president and all of that. They weren't expecting Trump to win in 2016. And I feel like ever since then, it threw the show off. You know, like it threw them off a little bit. It just wasn't the same. South Park reflects society. Society has gone downhill. It's definitely a drop in quality. Okay, it's definitely a drop in quality. What was great about South Park before is that it was always something kids related. That's why this latest season was so good, I think, because usually it was kids related. They're dealing with their own thing, and then you sprinkle in, or you do it in a really clever way, the social commentary to what's going on, or like in the background, or something that, you know, the underlying theme or whatever. But it's always about the kids, you know, doing their thing. And I feel like the last few seasons hasn't been that. It's been like what's going on in society that takes precedent over everything else, you know, and then the kids just kind of fit in. I hated that. So I think that's the bigger issue, but it's still good satire. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still some really good satire, still some good stuff. So I'm not mad. I still like South Park. Also, I think Bill Hader, and I think that's his name. Yeah, that's his name. Left the writing staff to work on his own show, Barry. He left before the streaming stuff all started. Yeah, Barry came out in 2018. So you know what? That would actually be pretty interesting that you say that, because Barry started in 2018. He would have had to start working on Barry around the point that I'm talking about, right? Around 2016, 20. Yeah, that might be it right there. God, Bill Hader was, he's so funny. Barry's great, by the way. I just got done with season 1 again. I've seen season 1 and 2 before. I just got done with season 1. I'm gonna get through 2 and 3. God, it's such a good show. So underrated, dude. I feel like it should be on the level of like Ozark praise, and it doesn't get that type of praise, in my opinion. South Park ahead of his time on the transgender topic. I feel like they had a really bad opinion initially, and then they corrected it a little bit. I don't know. South Park hit and miss sometimes. The thing is, because they're like they react to things so quickly, like things kind of go into the news and they got to react on it. Sometimes they can miss, you know. But it's always like their initial reaction to what's going on. So, you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I feel like they always come back to the right, you know, opinion, or the good opinion. Like, for instance, with the like global warming thing, you remember like the man bear pig? They thought it was ridiculous like a long time ago, making fun of Al Gore, and then they brought it back to basically say we're sorry, like we were wrong. Like they try to bring things back or you know, always admit when they're wrong about stuff. So that would be an example of they were reacting and they were wrong. Like it didn't age well. I think some people misunderstand like Mr. Garrison as well. They're like, Mr. Garrison, they really messed up with trans issues. And like, no, Mr. Garrison has like borderline personality disorder. Mr. Garrison's always trying to like change who he doesn't have good self-concept. So like it just made sense to put him in that type of arc. But he's like he's all over the place with everything. I don't think that should count. I don't know. Okay. We got other stuff to talk about. Wish they didn't sign these huge deals with different streaming networks. I'm literally paying for all of them just to watch. Look, this is what it's going to come down to, all right? When it's all said and done, and this is how this works, it's going to be like 3 streaming platforms, right? It's going to be like 3. It's going to be 2 or 3. It's not going to be all these. It's not going to be Discovery Plus. It's not going to be BET Plus. It's not going to be like all these different ones. It's not going to be all this. It's going to be like 2 or 3. I feel like HBO Max wins. Disney wins because they're Disney. And maybe Netflix. Yeah, HBO Max is dropping the HBO, which makes no sense. I don't get it. South Park used to say real-ish, too many voices, ready to cancel stuff, so they had to mild their content. I don't agree with that. I don't think that's true. South Park has been very adamant and very open with how they feel about things. I don't feel like they ever let up. I mean, what do you think they held back on? I just feel like what it really comes down to is, number one, you've been going on forever. Okay. Number 2, you started to slowly take your attention away from the boys. Number 3, you have so many different streaming platforms that you're doing, you know, things on. And number 4, which I don't think I said this one, they're just in a different place because they're older. Like Trey and Matt, like their opinions on stuff has changed over time, so they're just a little different than they were. But yeah, I don't feel like they've held back necessarily. I mean, I don't know what they would be holding back on, you know? I mean, and a lot of times they make fun of that cancel culture. I mean, with PC Principal, they made fun of it with what was the other thing they did? PC Babies. The Token thing where they said no, now his name is Tolkien. It's like, okay, they're making fun of the audience. I don't know. You ever played South Park video game? Oh, it's so good. I feel like the first one's better than the second one, but it's so good. Sweet Demon Slayer hat. Oh, thank you. Got it from GameStop like some years ago, or a couple years ago. Once Trump won, the show got too politically heavy and made the show kind of unwatchable. It was just too focused on that, you know. It just wasn't fun. But that's the problem. They weren't expecting that to happen, and they had to roll with it. And one of their main characters now is the president of the United States. I mean, they probably shouldn't have went in that direction anyway. But that's the thing. A lot of times, because they're satire, people that make fun of themselves pretty well already, you have to put something else in replacement of that in order to make the satire work. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Kanye has gotten so out of control till they can't just put Kanye on there now. It used to be funny because it was like, yeah, Kanye's not self-aware. He thinks he's a genius. We can make fun of that, you know, and we can, you know, up the ante, up the ante a little bit with Kanye. Like, but now there's no making fun of Kanye. It's just like he's on his whole. He making fun of himself. It's nothing you can do. And it was the same thing with Trump. What's the point of having Trump on there? Like, he's a caricature of himself, you know. So you have to put another character in placement of that to make the satire work. And I think that's the problem there, you know. I don't think it's a matter of like. Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of that they got too politically heavy. They've always been pretty politically heavy. It's just that they just put one of their main characters in a position where it's like, God, now we got to follow through with it, you know? Serialization also hurt South Park, I think, too. It was a big span with like every episode was connected, and I hated it. You know, because then if you introduce something that didn't work, now you have to keep going with it, and it's like, oh, this is going off topic. Crap, it is. Okay, what did I miss? We're talking about South Park. Okay. I got another article. Wait, is this the same one? Okay, this is part of what we already talked about. All right, let's talk about this really quick. All right, Spurs big board. Came across this, thought it was interesting to at least talk about. So it's LJ Ellis. We just went over another article in which it basically said that the Spurs wouldn't take Scoot. They would take Amin Thompson over, and that's in this article as well, but there's a little bit more here. So let's see what they have, or LJ Ellis has to say about who the Spurs could potentially take. So starting off, he starts with Victor Wembanyama. The team who wins the lottery has a no-brainer of a decision. That's why I was trying to tell you guys. I don't get it. I don't get taking Scoot over. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. We'll talk about 2K in a minute. Let's get through this segment. But yeah, so Victor Wembanyama with the number 1 pick overall selection for the 2023 NBA draft, and is not even worthy of a debate. True. Let's see. Oh, here it is. The Spurs have been preparing for him for months. Wait a minute. Can we get another tab, please? Did we go over this? Of course, that's not a question the insider told when I inquired whether Wembanyama is a top player in San Antonio's big board. Unfortunately for the Spurs and their fan base, the key word above the sentence is the Tim Duncan blueprint, defining Victor Wembanyama, Vic-related roster moves. Okay, so I know I don't even have to read this. I know that they said something in the lines of the Spurs would possibly move Jeremy Sohan to the 1 if they got Wembanyama, and Wembanyama could go to the 3. Interestingly, there's even more direct connection between Jakob Poeltl and Wembanyama. Oh, this is outdated. Okay, let's get out of this. All right, so Wembanyama, they've been preparing for him. That's a no-brainer. Scoot Henderson. All right, let's see what they have to say about Scoot, or what LJ has to say about Scoot. While the case can be made that Scoot Henderson is no longer a lock to the 2nd pick in the draft, he's still a heavy favorite to be San Antonio's pick at 2. Henderson stalled at times during his 2nd season with the G League Ignite, but he remains a super athletic point guard prospect with superstar upside. He has all the tools needed to be top flight scorer and playmaker. If the silver and black end up drafting Henderson, he step into the starting point guard role on day 1 and become the player the Spurs attempt to build around. Ooh, those are strong words right there. Amin Thompson. All right, yeah. What are the Spurs' thoughts on him if he knows? Let's see. According to multiple scouts I've talked to, it's widely believed that Spurs, higher consensus, as we talked about, are on the Thompson twins. Since the Spurs are in a position to take a home run swing on upside, I believe that Amin Thompson would be preferred twin. Amin is a 6'7" and absurdly athletic. Once he's drafted, he's instantly be one of the top 5 best athletes in the association. Not only that, I will say that he's in this draft, he's probably the best passer as well. But yeah. All right, Oscar Thompson. Although Amin has a higher ceiling, Usar Thompson is a safer prospect. See, that's what I said. Okay, I feel validated, because that's what I said about this Thompson twin. Is like, I feel like he's a little more solid, especially defensively. Amin sometimes comes across as a little lazy defensively, but he is more talented. And it's not like Usar isn't athletic as well, but let's see. But Usar is the better shooter and is blessed with much better shooting mechanics. I think in the playoffs he really shot well, or he shot better. Both of their shooting is terrible. Their shooting mechanics look about the same to me, but that's just me. I think both of them shooting under 30%, right? I don't know. Brandon Miller. There's absolutely no way the Spurs draft and keep him. As you guys know, this was a league source that said this a while ago. No way, none. So they're saying that there's no way the Spurs draft him after that incident. I think a big part of it probably has to do with the fact that he's from Alabama as well. And Alabama is not making a good name for themselves. Jarris Walker. Ooh, Jarris. What do they have to say about Jarris Walker? You guys know I like Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker checks all the boxes for a prospect you want to draft in the top half of the lottery. He's a big, long, athletic 6'8" forward who can guard multiple positions. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Walker will form a fascinating pairing with Jeremy Sohan. Oh, the versatility defensively. Good God. Oh my God. Good God, dude. I mean, it's just lockdown. Just a lockdown team. You would still need a superstar. Like, we would have to tank again and try to get a superstar in the next draft. But oh my God. Woo. 2 multiple positional forwards who can thrive in a variety of roles. That will be an interesting starting point as the Spurs begin their rebuild. Oh, God. All right. I think, all right, we can look at these. Taylor Hendricks. Now, guys, I don't know a lot about these prospects. I'm still learning. So be patient with me on these. But if recent history is any indication, Taylor Hendricks is exactly what the Spurs will be looking for in a 2023 lottery pick. San Antonio is for previous first-round picks. Sohan, Malachi, Blake Wesley, Primo. All have one thing in common. They are unexpected one-and-done teenagers. That's a weak argument. Moving on. Cam Whitmore. I've been hearing a lot about Cam Whitmore. I really need to get into them. Was highly recruited coming out of high school, but wasn't overly impressive in his lone season. Villanova. We'll see. Anthony Black. If the Spurs end up picking Anthony Black, that shouldn't surprise anyone. 6'7" point guard who possessed the game at lightning speed, reads the floor extremely well, and provides versatility on the defensive end. His basketball IQ will make him valuable from very first days of the NBA. I need to look into him. Routing out the top 10 is Cason Wallace, 6'4" guard of Kentucky. If Spurs believe he is to be a full-time point guard, he's a tempting prospect. I don't think they take him. But yeah, it's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice. Whitmore should go higher than 8. He's top 5 talent. I've been hearing. Oh, they do have him at 8. Yeah, I've been hearing. Some people have been saying that he could go 5, right? Like, I've been seeing that on some boards as well, that he can go 5. As you guys know, the main ones I know about are actually the ones that's in this top 6 category. Jarris Walker, I like him more than the Thompson twins, but I do understand that their upside is higher than his, but I just like him a little bit more. Whitmore more than Jarris. Okay, I'm gonna check him out. Switch said Whitmore should go higher than 8. He's a top 5 talent. Wait, was that the one I just read? Did I read Swish Hill's comment and didn't realize it was Swish Hill? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I should delete this channel. That is pretty low. Most of the things I saw, he's 5. He's definitely ahead of Jarris Walker with a lot of things I've seen. Miles Bridges is your comparison to Cam. Gosh, you guys love Cam Whitmore. Hold on, let me take like 3 seconds and look up Cam Whitmore. Just give me a second. Now this is just highlights, so I'm not gonna be able to give my full opinion on them, but all right, I'll look at this 19 and 10 game he had. Let's see. Is that him? That's not him. There he is. Wait, what? What are they showing? Oh, they were showing his rebound. Okay, that's weird. He has a really smooth jump shot. Super high arc. Is he a good do you guys know if is he a good rebounder? Switch Hill? Whitmore destroyed international play this summer. Nova had no real scoring threats. He was hurt. It was in the first year without Jay Wright as coach. He's much better than this season showed. So if you land like 5'6", you're only gonna take him, huh? All right, these aren't really giving me anything. I'm trying to see some shot creation. That's what I'm trying to see. He seemed like a pretty good rebounder. But I mean, I know it's just one game I'm looking at, but knack for finding the ball, at least in this game. Is his, man, I love his jump shot, but is his jump shot a little slow? Or is that just me? Once again, first time looking at him. Maybe my second time looking at him. Average 6 boards a game is 6-7. Okay. That is one thing I'm questioning. Is it like a little slow? It seems a little slow, but it is smooth. It is silky smooth. Oh, they're showing his misses too. That's weird. He's definitely got a smooth jump. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He got shooter's touch. All right. Okay. Sorry. I'm like, I know this is boring because you guys can't see the highlights. So, yeah, what's the point? So is Luka Doncic's shot. Good point. But it works. Whitmore has some sneaky shot creation and playmaking ability. Okay, that's actually a really good point. Yeah, Luka Doncic jump shot isn't the fastest. Good point. Good job, Sushil. I love you. All right. What else were we gonna look at? I know there's more. But wait, there's more. Like Scream. By the way, Scream 6 was really good. I went to see that the other night. Really good. Really good movie. Really good. Some people ask, you know, should you watch all the Screams? Yes. If you go see Scream 6, you need to see all the other Screams. Maybe you can skip out on 3 and 4. May kind of. Yeah, you can. I wouldn't though. I will watch all of them because they bring up references to all of them. So Scream 6 is great. If you guys want to watch all the Screams, Paramount Plus is your best bet. Pay, you know, if you just want it for a month, pay that thing $4 or $5 or whatever, and then just watch all 5 of the movies. Also, I have something called Movie Pass. And I don't know if you guys heard about that. Movie Pass used to be a thing years ago. It went away. Now they're in the beta stage, not the alpha stage. But yeah, so I end up getting Movie Pass, and it's amazing. It's still as good as it used to be, in my opinion. I mean, it's not unlimited like it was before. Like there's a credit system now where it's like, okay, you get this amount of credits to spend throughout a month, but you can still manage to get about 3 movies in a month for like $9 a month, and that's like really good. And me, I go to the movies all the time, so like that's like awesome for me. But you want to go like earlier in the day, because that's the ones that don't cost as many credits. If you go to the ones at night, it's like 20 credits and you're taking up too many. But if you go to the ones early, like the matinee, it's like 10 credits. And I was able to get like 2, I don't know if the app messed up or something, but I was able to get 2 tickets for like nothing. Like it was like, yeah, it was like 10 credits out of my 60. No, it was like 8 credits out of my 60. It was crazy. All right, no one's engaging with what I'm saying. You guys talking about that. Why are we talking about basketball when I'm trying to talk about movies? Screw you guys. I hate all of you. All right, let's go ahead and go. Let's go through this. I got something to talk about. Thank you. Thanks for commenting, bro. I love Demon Slayer, by the way. Not my favorite anime. Okay, but as far as newer shonens, it's in my top 3. It's in my top 3. All right, so I wanted to talk about this. Jonathan Simmons, he has been talking about the San Antonio Spurs quite often. And you would think, oh, a former San Antonio Spur, he's talking trash. No, he's actually not. It's actually nice. Okay, we got a player that's not talking trash. So I believe that we released a player or something like that, and we did a video on it. It was a minute ago, and he instantly tweeted out, "Hey, I'm available, Spurs. I'm available." And he doesn't just do that with the Spurs. He also does it with other teams as well. He just wants to be back in the NBA. I watched some of his recent clips. I'm not trying to be mean. Okay, I'm not. he's not the same player. He's just not. That bounce, that athleticism that we remember, it is not necessarily there. I really do like him, but I don't necessarily think that he will make it on even one of our rosters as of today. I don't think that, but that's just me. I really do like Jonathan Simmons. He's a monster. As far as like his attitude, how he approached the game, I do like him. I just don't know if he will be able to fit necessarily. But this is what he had to say. He was talking about the Rudy Gobert and Kyle Anderson situation. He said, I can guarantee that any of these leaking players locker room-ish to the media in San Antonio will be immediately fired. Protect the players, everything not for the media. So I had a controversial take when it came to this. And my take was, I don't really care. Yeah. Like when it comes to leakers and stuff, I don't really care. I mean, I get it. You know, I do understand it, but I think sometimes, man, the focus becomes more on who leaked it rather than what actually happened. Like for instance, like the Draymond Green thing, punch and pull. I know some people want to chalk it up to, hey, it's just players being players, man. It's just what it is. But I don't know. I feel like that's not good, and that's actually really bad. And we knew about it, and like everyone was just talking so badly about Draymond, and then when the video dropped, people got really upset about it and kind of excused it in a way, like, wow, we shouldn't be seeing this anyway. And it's like, I get it, but dude, I don't know who are these people that's leaking it, but I'm assuming that the people that leak it are probably just like anybody, you know? Like, I mean, I don't know if they're getting paid a lot, or I don't know what's going on with them. I mean, just whatever, you know? And when it came down to the Kyle Anderson thing, I mean, even Kevin Garnett tweeted something, which is so stupid. It's just so dumb. He says something in the lines of like, hey, that's good for the team right there. You know, it's good to get a little heated during the game. It's like, no, in no universe is it okay to punch one of your teammates, especially like in front of millions. There's no reality in which that's okay or that's a good thing for a team. I can't fathom that. I don't know. And I'm sorry. You know, Utah Jazz, they don't have Phil Jackson there, you know? Like, you don't have a coach there that can bring everything in necessarily. Like, no, that's never okay. Had to be money involved. Yeah, easily. If you leak something like that, more than likely, yeah. Or maybe you just like really hate Rudy Gobert. That's another thing too, guys. People hate Rudy Gobert. Like, they really hate him. Like, really, really, really hate him. Like, some people have put under my comments like, Clan, but you don't get it, dog. Kyle Anderson called him the B word. And I'm like, yeah, that's not great, but he's like the common denominator in so many issues on the teams he's been on. Like, he is the one common denominator all the time. It makes me wonder, like, is he just, like, is he terrible? Like, I have a bias. I haven't liked him ever since the COVID thing. Like, ever since he like touched all the mics and played around with it. That was a scary time. Like, I know it seems like forever ago, and like now we're still dealing with it, but it's not as bad because it died off more, you know, vaccine, blah 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 blah, you know, all that good stuff. You know, even what it's morphed into is not as deadly as it was prior. So like, you're going in a good direction, but like at that time, that was really scary. People were dying, and he did that. And I wonder, and this is one thing that I question as well, and it might be a silly thing to question, but I wonder how does Carl Anthony Towns feel about having a guy on his team that made light of that before he lost his mother to it? You know, like I question that. It's like this team structure, man. I don't know. I don't see it. And Kyle Anderson, he's a guy, like, I'm just thinking common denominator here, okay? I've seen Kyle Anderson with the Spurs. I've seen Kyle Anderson with the Memphis Grizzlies. I've seen him with the Jazz. He's not a guy that seems to get in any type of controversy with his teammates. Like, ever. I mean, even Rudy Gobert tweeted something earlier, said something earlier in the season, and saying like, oh yeah, he's a competitor. You know, he talks his stuff, but he's a competitor, and that's what I like, or whatever. Like, for the most part, he doesn't get into anything. Rudy Gobert, on the other hand, he's always into something. So it's like, I don't know. For me, I focus more on the perpetrator rather than who leaked what. Okay, I mean, we're talking leagues with so many different workers. Everyone has a phone. Someone's gonna leak it. Okay, is that person gonna be fired? Probably, yeah. But you're saying protect the players. I mean, I understand what John Simmons is saying. Like, yeah, protect the players or whatnot. But like, it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. You know how you prevent it? You know how you can prevent it? Not let stuff like this happen to begin with. Okay? I guarantee you there's been plenty of arguments that haven't been leaked, but someone saw an opportunity after Rudy Gobert just like slinged his fist at his teammate that, hey, maybe this is a good idea to get some moolah, right? And let's not sit back and act like, you know, all of us, we're just above all of that, you know? I don't know if I'm above. I don't know. It's like I have my morals, but this is one thing where I guess just me personally, I don't see it as that big of a deal, you know? I don't know. That's my take on it. I just Rudy Gobert is always into something, and I understand that he called him the B word or whatever, but like, yell, fight with each other, but I mean, don't retaliate by punching them and then running away. That's lame. How much does TMZ pay? Ooh, that's a good question. How much does TMZ pay for videos? Scandalous celebrity videos of Ray Rice, Justin Bieber, Jay-Z. All right, let's see if you guys above this. Ray Rice dragging the unconscious body of his fiance. The source was paid $15,000. The footage of him knocking her down inside the elevator paid $90,000. Are you above that? You could take that chunk of money and give a chunk of it to, like, you know, life is complicated, all right? It's nuances. You can give a chunk of that money to domestic violence organizations, right? Let's see. According to page 6, TMZ paid $250,000 for footage of Salon attacking brother-in-law Jay-Z, while her sister Beyonce stood by. A TZ source said for the New Yorker piece said the price was close to $5,000. That's still a lot. I mean, obviously they didn't get paid anything near any of that, right? But Justin Bieber using the N-word, $80,000. 20-year-old Courtney Roscott was paid $2,500 to discuss on camera, just discussing on camera, of Sheen's drug-fueled party in 2011. TMZ bought a shot of the steel-filled bathtub where was found. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, okay. I think this is my limit. Yeah, this is my limit right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not giving you a shot of Whitney Houston's bathtub for $1,000. I'm sorry. I think that's when we're going a little too far. All right. Yeah. No. That's going too far. But if it was that $90,000, but still, that $1,000, that's terrible. No, I can't do that. It's just a freaking bathtub. No. It's not just a bathtub. No, it's not just a bathtub. Maybe the $1,000 is what makes me feel like icky, nasty work. Yeah. Dude, I'm not over this $250,000. Gosh, I wish I could find footage of something crazy like that. That's wild. That's the type of money that change your life. Yeah. No, the bathtub's too much. You got to be honest. It's not pretend. But yeah, I don't know. Would you get what on Lamar Avenue for a good price? Are you from Memphis? Hilarious KB, are you from Memphis? Did you really just bring up Lamar Avenue? You're from Memphis. He's from Memphis. Hello, my Memphian. How you doing? That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, I'm from Memphis. Yeah. This man brought up Lamar Avenue. Dude, I don't step anywhere near Lamar Avenue. Who isn't from Memphis? Who isn't from Memphis? Most of the people that follow this channel. What are people from Memphis called? Memphians. I mean, that's what I call them. Is there like any other name you would use, Hilarious KB? I'm pretty sure it's just Memphian. All right, let me see. Memphisites. Memphis tools. Oh, we didn't go over this. Yeah, I completely forgot to go over this. First, if you guys want to support, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. Got merch, link down there, down there if you want to support. All right, so this is going to be a quick segment. So yeah, that's really cool that you're from Memphis. All right. Anyways, blah. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, let's not get sidetracked again. All right, we got a segment here. So I saw this and I wanted to talk about it. I just forgot to. So this is what Popovich had to say about Zach Collins. He said he's made it. He's going to be the guy at 5 for us. Another thing too to keep in mind when you're looking at his stats: 16.5 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, and 3.8 assists per game, 1.1 steals, 1.8 blocks, 39.2% 3-point percentage. As you guys remember, before we even traded Jakob, I did a video saying that I didn't really understand keeping Jakob, and this is something I talked to Swishhill about too. Is like there was no point in keeping Jakob when Zach Collins was doing the same thing but better. Like he was doing the same thing that Jakob could do, but he was also shooting threes. So it didn't make a lot of sense. And Popovich saying this insinuates two things. Okay, so and this captured it well. NBA in-depth captured as well. So number one, yes, this means that we're good at center, and that's how Popovich feels about it, which I completely agree. Actually, when you have somebody like Jeremy Sohan, who's so versatile and you can move all over the place, and you go into this draft, and if you can get somebody like Wembanyama, you're good. You're set. You don't have to worry about it too much. You can fit them anywhere, small forward, power forward, center. You can do whatever you want, right? So I think that we are pretty set. Maybe just even Bassey getting his contract, we're set. He just had to get some surgery or whatnot. So we're good. We're good at the center position. That's how I feel, and that's what this says. But what this also says is Popovich staying? So like everyone was wondering, is Popovich going to remain Spurs head coach? And he may possibly will. I mean, this type of language, he's made it. He's going to be the guy at 5 for us. If he wasn't planning to be the coach next season, then I mean, he wouldn't say that because it wouldn't be his position. Like Pop is not going to be the guy that like once he is not the coach anymore, and obviously he becomes like something in the front office, because that's going to happen. It's inevitable, right? He's not going to be somebody that dictates what the coach is doing at this point, right? I think Popovich is going, if he's saying this, he's going to be the coach. Pop is staying, sources, trust me, bro. I mean, I think, look, I feel like with the whole is Popovich staying thing, everything points towards he is. Like, he's been saying how much he's been enjoying this. Every single time he starts to question himself, like, should I still be doing this? He sees the guy's effort in practice, and he's like, oh no, like this is what I want to do, right? He said on many occasions over the years that what he gets the most joy out of is the developmental process. He's having fun, and you know, you're only as old as your mindset, you know what I mean? So maybe Pop is cool with it, and this would be the time. This would not be the time. I don't think that there's any coach lined up for the Spurs right now that will be a smooth transition. And if Popovich is having fun now, he's gonna have a lot of fun next season. If you can, or this, well, yeah, next season, start October or whatever. But like, he's gonna have a lot of fun, right? Like a lot of fun. If he's having fun right now, he's gonna have a lot of fun. So I don't know. That's just something to think about. He likes teaching these young guys. Agree. We get Wemby. He coaches 2 more years. After that is Ginobili. Ooh, nice. That would be nice. I've been becoming more warm on the idea of Ginobili, by the way. Nah, Pop is staying because them youngins don't want him to leave. What's up, Clan? What's good, homie? What's up? Does Ginobili want to coach? Ginobili has coached before. I don't know if it's something he's passionate about. I'll tell you this right now. I do not want Tim Duncan anywhere near this team coaching. I'm sorry. He's not a good coach. I don't care what anyone says. He's not a good coach. Not only does he not want to coach, he's just not a good coach. And that's typically what happens with players that were great when they play. They don't become good coaches. Usually, they're pretty bad. I don't want him to coach. He can be a mentor. I just don't want him to coach. He's good to be around the practice facility, so guys can be like, wow, that's Tim Duncan. I want to strive to be. That's it. Becky Hammon? Yes, I want Becky. That was my number 1 choice. I just don't know whether or not she's going to leave like that gig she got, man, after winning that championship. No, Becky will be. Yeah. Gino ain't coaching. He's out living his best life. I thought Ginobili was in Texas. He lives in Texas, doesn't he? No? Wait, Ginobili works for the Spurs. Yeah, Ginobili works for the Spurs right now. He's like the player personnel guy or something. Yeah, I want Becky too. Oh, yeah, that was something we're going to talk about. That'll be the next segment, by the way. Maybe. I don't know. Is that worth the segment? It probably is. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I just think that this shows that Pop probably is staying. So, yeah. Yeah, that Kenny Chandler thing, man, I completely forgot about that. Before we do that, is this worth talking about? Do you guys care? I don't really care. I don't really care too much. I don't know if you guys saw this. We're not going to do this segment. I don't care. You care? Huncho cares. Is this worth it though? No, don't care. Yeah, I just think it's stupid. Basically, you said Dame deserves better. Does he though? Does he though? I mean, this whole interview was like, if the Trailblazers don't make any significant moves, are you out? And then he just kind of talked around it and was like, I'll have to make a decision, but they'll have to make a decision too. It's like, bro, you're not going anywhere. Shut up. Yeah, he's content with it. You know, there's a limit to this, okay? I know everyone says like loyalty, which I'm completely fine with that. But I think there is a limit, okay? I think when it gets to a point where it's like, okay, this isn't going anywhere. I'm not saying go join a super team, but it's like, this is, come on. All right, guys, come on. I mean, when we think back of like the 90s, 80s or whatever, guys just didn't have the ability to leave their squads like they do today, okay? But like, I don't agree with leaving as soon as things get hard, but come on, man. Dame's like 34. Come on. What is he expecting the Trailblazers to do? This is all BS. You know? Then he just had like a song about loyalty. I don't buy any of that. All right, okay. This is what I want to talk about. Because I thought this was interesting. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure this is still a thing though. No one picked up. Okay. Okay, it's still a thing. It's still a thing. I thought I was going to be late to the party, but maybe I'm not. All right, so a few days ago, Kennedy Chandler was released or waived from the Memphis Grizzlies. As you guys know, the San Antonio Spurs initially drafted him, in which I was really excited. If you go back and watch draft night, I was really excited when we got him. I said, oh snap, Kennedy Chandler's still on the board. But yeah, we ended up giving him to Memphis. But funny enough, they waived him. And when it comes to Kennedy Chandler, I think that he will be a really good piece to add to the Spurs. Maybe you can wait it out. I don't know how long he won't have a job, but maybe you can wait it out after the draft, because I think that's a big part of it too. Like for instance, if the Spurs were, well, actually, you don't even have to wait that long. If let's say a month from now, the San Antonio Spurs get the #1 overall pick, and you're like, okay, we all know, come on, it's Wemby. If that's the case, then I would definitely go after Kennedy Chandler, right? Like, why not? But then the question remains, how bought in are you on Blake Wesley? I know he's super young, so obviously that's the thing. Trey Jones, me personally, I would take Kennedy Chandler over Trey Jones, even though Trey Jones is a solid point guard. Kennedy Chandler to me has more upside. I just like his playing style a little bit more. So I don't know. It's just some things to consider, right? Now, if you get the 2nd overall pick, I still think it's the no-brainer to get Scoot. So there would be no use in getting Kennedy. I think. I mean, he'd be a backup of a backup, or whatever, possibly. And then on top of that, like if you got even one of the Thompson twins, Amin Thompson, that's also one where it's like, I don't know. I feel like the Spurs would have to land either #1 or like 6 or 7, I think. Like if you're like in a position where you're gonna get Cheris Walker or something like that, maybe. Then okay. Then let's go and get Kennedy Chandler. I don't know. It's just interesting to me. And it's not even something that the Spurs were. Yeah, I don't know. The dude 5'11" with little upside. There's a reason he got waived. I feel like he got waived because it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, like that's why I think he got waived. I mean, look at their squad, right? Like obviously they wouldn't have really a place for him. I mean, he got waived because it's the Memphis Grizzlies. I personally think the Memphis Grizzlies are pretty stacked right now. And I know he's short. I get it. I know. But I really do like it. Like, just go back and watch some of the highlights again, man. Go watch some of his old. I mean, he's a good player. He's a really good player. I like him a lot. Actually, let me see if I can. This computer. I don't know why it's doing this to me. I clicked it and it's just taking its sweet time. Kennedy Chandler stats. Because I remember when we went over all the draft prospects, he was one that I really liked. Let's see. This is taking forever. How this is loading up. No, this is him with the Grizzlies. Dang it. Did they pick him up because he was born in Memphis? All right, let's see. All right, that's him with Tennessee. Come on. It's taking forever. They waited him to give Kenneth Lofton a contract. There you go. Kenneth Lofton is a beast. Okay, these are just his accolades. I don't care about that. I'm trying to see his stats. He's listed as 6 feet. What did you say? No, it's fine. Pop deserves to retire. Are we talking about? I don't know. My computer's acting up too much, guys. I can't do this. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh my God, it's not coming up anywhere. Look, okay, I like him, all right? That's all you need to know. Who cares? I just wasted a lot of time there. I like him. Yeah, I like him. I don't care. What's good, Clan? The Spurs fan. Sorry I'm late. I was out and about. But do you think the Spurs should draft Scoot or Brandon Miller if they don't get Wemby? I say Scoot. I say Scoot. While I don't think Brandon Miller is this huge like gamble that some people say, but I do think if you choose between the two, I would choose Scoot. Brandon Miller, he does wear me a little bit when it comes to like his finishing. That scares me a little bit. I mean, he's gonna have to build some muscle or whatnot, but I mean, he can shoot his butt off. Very similar to like Paul George. But yeah, I feel like the difference between him and Scoot is like I see Scoot as like a superstar caliber player. I see Brandon Miller as like a top tier like all-star type player, not necessarily a superstar. Does that make sense? Isn't Miller better on defense, or am I tripping? Yeah, Mill is really good defensively. About to head out. W stream. Make sure y'all hit the like button before leaving. Oh, that's so nice. I'm actually about to get off myself. Brandon unironically reminds me of Reggie Miller on O. Okay. Oh, that's impeccable. Hey, impeccable. This is the first year I watched Pop and thought, Pop, why are you doing this? You can tell it's for his players. Yeah, well, he even said that himself, that it's for the players. Whatever happened to Gary Neal? Can he still go, or is he old? Gary Neal went back to Turkey, I think. He recently got... I was trying to get him on the channel, but didn't work. I think he recently just got a degree. He went back to college. Let's see. Yeah, there's a picture right here. Wait a minute. Your best player has to set a tone and tolerance for anything that gets in the way of winning. Jeff Van Gundy said that. God removes certain people from your life because he hears conversations you don't. There he is, just chilling. Yeah, but Gary Neal's much older now, I think. I don't think he is much older. I'm trying to see him. This is the last thing he posted pertaining to the Spurs, but it was really for LeBron. Here's a picture of him. He was congratulating Pop. Oh my gosh, he's so old that he took this screenshot. This is so ugly. I'm just kidding. Where is it? I know he ended up getting like a master's, but I don't see. I don't know. I keep up with old Spurs sometimes. Yeah, he ended up getting a master's, I think. You can see the picture up there, but crazy how time flies. Feel like he was at Rook just yesterday. How old is Gary Neal? Why is my computer taking forever to do everything? 38. Yeah, guys, he's not coming back. I miss Bruce Bowen. He posts like a dad for real. True, or for sure. Any anime you're currently watching? No. I'm gonna start watching some more anime, but no, nothing that comes to mind. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've been getting on the new season of My Hero Academia. I'm like 2 episodes in. It's really hard for me to watch Attack on Titan, the last season that came out, because I got so impatient when they were like, oh yeah, it's a year and it'll come back out, that I just read it. I just read the manga to get to the end, and I like the ending a lot. But it's just like, dang, what's the point? And I know that the animation's like far superior, because in the manga it's kind of hard to keep up sometimes with what's going on, because so much on the page. But it's a great ending. I should just watch it. Do you play 2K? Yeah, I play 2K. Unfortunately, kind of. I hate this new 2K. I have to sell my soul, man. Like in 2Ks, in the 2K games, I used to make a player that was overall like good at everything. Where it's like, okay, I can shoot threes at a reasonable clip. If they're open, I can hit them, right? I usually boost my mid-range pretty high. Good to finish, good defender. I don't need, my athletic ability to be crazy out there, because I can maneuver without it. Like that's what I used to do. Now it's like I can't do any of that. I can't do any of it. He's trash. You can't finish. You can't shoot threes. Like a 76, 77 3 is not good enough. Like you can't hit it even if it's open. I'm getting like green releases and he's missing them. It's like, what do you do? This is trash. You can't finish anything. It's like open dunk and I miss it. I hate it. I'm gonna have to sell my soul in the next 2K. I'm gonna have to create a player that I don't want to create. And it used to not be like that, man. 2019, I was a monster. I made like he was a point guard, and it was like shot creating point or post score, shot creating post score. He was a monster, dog. He could do everything. He could pass, he could shoot threes, he can create his own shot. He's a good defender. Like, I had a little bit of everything. Now you just can't do that. It's like they want you to make a 3-point shooter. You can't make a true big man. You can't do anything. Like, it's really two archetypes you can be in that game. There's no point in even adding defense, because I added defense on my guy, and I deflect passes all the time, and I don't get the steals. It's trash. It's absolute trash. So we'll see. I'm gonna hopefully the next 2K isn't like that, and they go back to 2019, because that's what they love to do. They love to like take things away, make it worse, and then bring it back and act like it's new. But next 2K, man, I'll probably have to sell my soul, just make a 3-point shooter who can pass, and that makes me really sad, because I don't want that. I don't want to be a volume shooter, but and I still probably won't be, but I have to be able to shoot open shots. Hopefully I can do everything else anyways, just because I'm good at the game. But like, I can't not be able to shoot open shots. Like, that's my thing. Like, I'm pass first, and then once I get my opportunities, I can hit them. But I can't do that in this 2K. It's awful. Can't complete any shot if you're not a slasher. It's just stupid, man. Clan, you should stream when you play 2K. That would be a stream idea. I feel you. I have to figure out how I would do it. PlayStation's in the living room, so yeah, I guess I could put it in here, but just silly. Move this camera like that. There we go. Just dumb. Just stupid. I'm making a Jarris Walker build next 2K. It's like Coke versus New Coke. I have no idea what we're talking about. What? What is this? This is sweeter and smoother than regular Coke. Was it actually different, or this person just doesn't know? New Coke seems to retain the essential character of the original version in that, too, imparts faint cinnamon overtones. Coke is such a weird thing, because like, I can't describe to anyone what Coke tastes like. It just tastes like Coke. I don't know. The old commercial, 1985. Now I want to watch old stuff. Now I want to watch old movies. I don't know why, but now I want to watch old movies. Coke tastes sort of like Coke. Exactly. It's like, what is Coke? How do you describe Coke? Coke changed the flavor entirely and called it New Coke. People hated it, so it reverted back to the original flavor. Oh, okay. That's stupid. Why'd they do that? They did that on purpose, right? That was like a marketing thing. I'm assuming they did that on purpose. They were probably going to change it back anyways. Because that's kind of silly. I mean, you can't call it New Coke forever. The New Coke launched in 1985, replaced by the Coca-Cola Classic original flavor. I don't know. 80s is a weird place. I thought this was recent. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know my Coke history. Pepsi is better in my opinion. Sprite Cranberry is better. Ask LeBron. Well, the whole 2K community needs to boycott the game because they new inflated VC prices are insane. It's literally pay to win now. No, it is. Here's the thing though. Boycotts don't work, unfortunately. It just usually doesn't work, especially with a company as big as 2K now. Because what's 2K under? Not Rockstar. What is it? Take Two. And they have so many branches. They're just too big. It means nothing. What's really gonna have to change is they're gonna have to have competition. That's when they're at their best. 2K19 was so good because they had competition against live. So that's really what it comes down to. I think they're just gonna have to have comp. Yeah, NBA Live died like crazy, but they can still come. And were they trying to come back again? When was this published? For the past few years, we've been making real progress with NBA Live, but we're still not where we want to be. Let's see. This is in 2022. They'll probably be back. You just need competition. I mean, I would be ecstatic to leave 2K, honestly. But they get that competition, they'll step their game up. That's what you really need. They just have a monopoly over sports gaming or NBA games. Yeah, they like Madden now. It's like, you know. Pepsi, Mr. Pibb. If you can't find it, RC, then Coke. As you guys know, I'm doing low carb, so like just the thought of having a Mr. Pibb just gives me anxiety. Cause how much sugar? Mr. Pibb carbs. 64 grams. That's net carbs. Oh wait, total carbs? No. $38 grams of sugar. I feel like it's more than that. That's still a lot, but I feel like it's even more than that. That's still a lot, man. That little can, 38. Jeez. I can't deal. Dr. Pepper is the most perfect soda. I think Sprite is the most perfect soda. No, Squirt is the most perfect soda. This is fire. This is fire. Fresca too. Fresca's amazing too. These are the goats. All right. These are the two goats. Fresca, Squirt. Those two are the goats. 7-Up tastes better. 7-Up is good. 7-Up is good. Mountain Dew makes my stomach hurt. Fresca is, yes, see, Sweatshill agrees. Is amazing. It's also no sugar in it. Squirt is good when drinking alcohol. But like vodka. No, it's fire. It's like it's similar to Fresca, and that is grapefruit. I like Big Red. I actually don't know if I ever had Big Red, and I never will. Is there a Diet Big Red? Oh, there is. Wait, this is HEB. I don't have HEB. I'll have to order it on Amazon. Big Red Zero. I trust you, but can anyone vouch for Honcho here? Is this legit? Is Big Red really that good? Because I mean, I wouldn't mind getting it. I would have to get it. Hold on. How much is it on Amazon? Oh no, I'm not getting that, dude. It's like it's $38 on Amazon. How much is this one? Yeah, if I had a HEB, I could just. Oh, I could get a Kroger version of it called Drop Red. Raw Red. Oh, Big K, but yeah, I think I've seen this in Kroger. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, regular Big Red slaps. Big Red's amazing. Okay. Big Red would change your life? Okay, I'll get Big Red. Maybe if I see it at like grocery store. Primo in the chat. What's up, Primo? What's going on? What's going on, Primo? Someone shipped Clan some large red. Someone said that they were sending something to my PO box, and I need to go check on that. That post office is literally open like an hour a day. Like, it's like crazy. It's so hard to find a time to go up there. Well, actually, it wouldn't matter. What am I talking about? It's a PO box. I can just go anytime. Okay, I need to go up there. Maybe I'll drop by there tomorrow. Because somebody said they were sending something, so I need to go see. Yeah, I need to go see. Starry is good. What the heck is this? Oh, it's in Walmart, apparently. Near me, too. Hold on. Do you have a diet version of it? 0 sugar. I wonder if that's it. All right, I'm gonna take a mental note of these, okay? I'll try to remember, no promises, but I'll try to get this in diet if they have it, and I'll try to get Big Red in diet if they have it. And we can have both on draft day, or May 16th, and yeah, lottery draft and the draft. It's everywhere. You haven't seen it. They have the 0 version. You guys are from Texas, right? I mean, yeah. No, I've never seen this before. Not to say it's not in there. It's not in Walmart, but I've never seen it. Big Red diet don't hit the same as regular. It'll be okay for me. Hey, Clan, I was wondering if we can set up an interview. I have something I want to show you. Oh, Primo. I'm gonna have to decline, although I do appreciate it. Thank you, Primo. My boy Swish Hill would love to interview you, though. Yeah, he would love he has an open time slot to talk to you, so just hit him up. Wait, what? That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Oh no. I just saw Primo's other message. Hey Clan, I sent a photo to your P.O. box. Be ready because you're in for a surprise. That's so funny. That's so funny. I'm not gonna lie. That's hilarious. said, hold up, gonna go block off my camera, my calendar. Primo wants his merch to be brought back. That's so frustrating. Oh, I had some good Primo stuff, man. Jeez. Whataburgers are outside Texas. They are outside Texas. That is true. Recently. Are you in Memphis? I'm not in Memphis, but I'm from Memphis. True, but what's Clan's opinion? On what? Primo picks. What? Ever had Whataburger? Oh, what's my opinion on it? Whataburger's amazing. Yeah. I mean, if we're talking like fast food, it's easily clearing some of the top hitters, right? Sonic, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, killing them. Some people thought or think that it's better than In-N-Out. I personally don't believe that. I think In-N-Out is better. But the best of the best is Five Guys, but I don't know if they count because I don't think that's considered fast food. I feel like Whataburger's up there though. Underneath Whataburger is probably Steak and Shake as far as the quality of the burger. I don't know. McDonald's is cheap. I eat there too much. Cookout is good. Cookout is good. McDonald's is actually pretty disgusting. The McDoubles aren't bad. Not gonna lie to you. What's my thoughts on Memphis? What? Like, what's like? How do I feel about Memphis? It's okay. I don't know. It's not great. I was about to order my whole family a Three-Mo shirt, and then it happened. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. Memphis cool. It's pretty dangerous at certain parts, but like, you go to really nice parts like Overton, Midtown. It's really nice. Like, it's like genuinely nice. Very hipster vibe, you know. Pretty places in Memphis. They have like a riverboat. That's really nice that you can go to. The Pyramid changed it to Bass Pro Shop, and that's really nice inside of it. Yeah, Memphis cool. It's just you just got to be on your P's and Q's because it can be dangerous if you're in the wrong part. But I guess that's any big city or any city. So, but Memphis cool. Memphis all right. Oh my God. Primo said I like to go to Hooters and ... Walking in Memphis, way I feel. Walking in Memphis. Oh, that's right, Ruru, you are in ATL. Did I say something about you being from Texas earlier? Yeah, you're from Atlanta. I forgot. Because you mentioned how we could have hung out when I went to Atlanta. Next shirt idea will be Primo's face with I want some nasty under it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Walk-ons is better than Hooters. If you know, you know. Okay, I'm looking up walk-ons. I'm not putting it on the... It's like a restaurant? Walk-ons. Let's see. That's weird. I've seen... That's weird. I've seen this logo, but I've never seen one in person, I think. Arkansas. Did I see it in Arkansas? One in LA. Oh my goodness. That looks delicious. Their food definitely looks better. Oh my gosh. You from Cali. Okay. I'm gonna try to remember that. You ever thought about playing with the Spurs and rebuilding them? Everyone asks me that. I guess I'm too lazy to figure out what I need to do. I need to do that. Okay, I'm getting off, guys. I'm actually pretty hungry. I'm gonna eat something. And then I'm getting on 2K. Go to Twin Peaks when you're in town, Clint. Twin Peaks. Once again, another is this innuendo? But yeah, another logo that I've seen before, but I just never seen it in person. Are you Tommy a shot? Yes. Twin Peaks is way better. Like the food? Let's see. Most of the pictures are just women in skimpy outfits. I wanted to see the food. Yeah, most of it's just pretty women in skimpy outfits. I just wanted to see. I just want to see the food. This is Hooters. I just want to see the I just want to see the food. I just want to see the menu. What? Yeah. Okay, but like, what am I eating? This is the closest thing we can get. All right, let's see if we can figure out what we're eating here. All right, so I don't know if she's actually holding this. Is this photoshopped? I can't even see it. I don't know what I'm eating. I don't know what beer this, I don't know. What if I type in menu? Does it work? Oh my God. Really? Hold on. Really? Why is she here? I want to order food. I can't even see this. Teasers? I don't know. I've never heard appetizers called teasers. Is that real? It's like they know their audience, I guess. I guess they do. Teasers? Sweet things. And they put her under sweet things. Smoking hot dishes. What does that say? I don't know what that says. Oh, wait. Well-built sandwiches. That's what that says. Okay, here's another menu. Okay, this is someone that was actually there. Did it again. You got your teasers. You got your well-built sandwiches. And you know, the sad part about this is they got this big like picture of her. Okay, like first off, you're in the restaurant. Like pretty women are walking around anyways. You don't need this. I need to see what I'm ordering. Can you just show me what I'm ordering? I want to know what the steak slider looks like. Oh, is she holding it? Is she holding the steaks? I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't. Can they? All they had to do was crop her, or move her over, and like zoom into the food, and like we could, like her hand could just hold it up. I want to know what I'm ordering before I order it. And that's funny. Eat, drinks, and scenic views. That's funny. What's going on here? How dare you is definitely needed. Wing daddies? I don't know. I don't get these restaurants. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's cool, I guess, but like, I don't know. Any other menus? You see. Oh no, a few of them got menus where they look normal. Is that? No. No. This is the dessert. They were proud of this. This is the dessert. This is one of the desserts. You gotta be kidding. You gotta be joking. I mean, I guess it's nice you get 2 scoops, but they gotta be joking here. I wonder if places like this are the tips pretty nice. That's crazy. That's wild. But to be fair, that does look delicious. Looks fine for me. It does look delicious. I'm not gonna lie. It does look delicious. Tips go crazy. It has to. Primo gives a big tip. Oh my god. I still play Live 19. Wow. That's a good ice cream cake. Campos, how often do you go here? How often do you go here? Okay. I'm trying to see if anything else that's weird. Honestly, this isn't that big a deal. I'm just like joking. The one restaurant that really like irks me though, that I really do think is like evil. Obviously, it's nothing wrong with this, you know. But I do think this restaurant in particular is evil. What's that restaurant called? Here it is. Heart Attack Grill. I think this is evil. This is evil. I don't care. Someone's gonna have to convince me out of my take here. This is an evil restaurant. If you're 350 pounds or heavier, you eat for free. That's pretty gross. And then like the waitresses or whatever, they dress up as nurses. And like, I think this is the owner or whatever. He's dressed up like a doctor. It's basically a restaurant that you go to like die. Yeah, I don't. This is I hate this. Now this is something where I'm just not. No. You can see Nick Akato on here. I mean, look at this. This is them this is one of their promotions. This guy's 575 pounds. This is kind of weird. You hate everything while I. That's not true. I like things. I don't like this though. I genuinely don't have a problem with any restaurant, but this is the one where I hate it. I hate this. This is just gross. Yeah, and you like go on a scale. That's another thing. Like you jump on top of a scale, and then like you get celebrated. Like and they're like, ding ding ding, you get to eat for free. Oh, and they also put a what's it called? A gown on you or whatever. Like a hospital gown. That's like your bib. It's kind of gross. I'm sorry. This is kind of gross. It's like publicly mocking them. It's just gross. I guess it's kind of hard for me to like describe it fully, but I think that's enough right there. If I just tell you, yeah, dude, certain weights eat for free. That's weird. That's really weird. No, it's look, they advertise it. No, it's legit. See? You go on a scale and it like the thing goes off if you're 350 pounds or heavier, and then you eat for free. Yeah. No, it's a real thing. Hold on, let me see if I can find like a video that might not be like copyrighted. See if I can just find somebody's like ABC News talked about it. Oh, this is weird. I find this just like strange though. If you don't finish your burger, they like spank you. That's okay. That's not a big deal. That's just strange. I don't think that that's wrong, but it's just something about the makeup of this restaurant that's just disgusting. Hold on, let me see. Jello shots and syringes. So yeah, you stand right here and they put a gown on you. Okay, I'll be lying if I said this wasn't super creative, but it's just something wrong here. This is... What does that even have to do with... Like, what does that even have to do with a hospital? Yeah, I don't know what the spanking part has to do with a hospital. Is it wrong that I want to eat here? I think a one-time thing, I don't think it's wrong. Auntie getting freaky. Yeah, it was a little weird, a little strange. My doctor spanks me. I mean, what? What do you mean, guys? Everyone doctor spanks them. What do you mean I'm the only one? Is he? So he goes up here. You stand on the thing. I thought it was one thing that I saw where you stand on the restaurant. I don't think there's more than one Heart Attack Grill. I thought it was just one in Las Vegas, but it's very strange. It's just something off about this, man. It's just something that's not right. Just feels wrong. I'm not going over here to get I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. The itis. Like from Boondocks. It's a weird restaurant, man. It's really strange. You know, I think honestly it's because I looked into it before. I think the worst part about it is the guy who owns it. I think it was one guy that owned it before, and he died from. I think he died from being overweight, right? This guy who's over it now is like awful, dude. He just gives you terrible vibes. Like, just go watch any of his videos. This is actually a reaction to this guy. Yeah, he's awful, dude. It's something off about this guy. Yeah, it doesn't fit the theme. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Primo. Google Rolando's Tacos. San Antonio? Was like big tacos? Oh. That's a big taco. Do they serve churros? That's kind of funny. All right, Primo, calm down. Just relax. Yeah, calm down, Primo. Just relax now. Let's go sit down, okay? Well, don't sit down with your therapist, but just go for a walk. But not in public. Just walk in your house. Tell your maid to leave. All right, I'm getting off. I said I was getting off like an hour ago. I'm getting off now. All right, guys. I mean, Heart Attack Grills has 4.2 reviews on Google. Like, I'm sure it's fire, you know? Like, I'm sure the food is good. I mean, the burgers look good. Like, at the end of the day, your food has to be good to be successful, right? So, like, it looks good. It's just the theme just rubs me the wrong way. It's a little gross. Maybe next time, Primo. Maybe next time, buddy. All the NBA Stan accounts you can make Primo should be the last option. That's funny. Yeah. Night, guys. Once again, I always say it, but if you want to support, I really need to put some more designs on here. If you guys want to support, link in the description. Support your boy. It means the world to me, so I really do appreciate all love that you guys have shown. But yeah, I'll get with you later. Until next time, man. Bye.